Welcome, everybody, to Pasadena and the majestic Rose Bowl, one of the unique settings in all of sport. This year's Rose Bowl, presented by Prudential, is a crucial part of the college football playoff. We are through the opening round of this year's playoff, and now the pressure is mounting in the quarterfinals. A matchup between one side that's had time to rest and recover, and another team that's battle-tested, already off one playoff victory. As we'll see, the number 10 seed in this playoff, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on the number 2 seed in the playoff, the Michigan Wolverines. 3A Sports College Football. I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. We'll see which team's going to be moving on. Kickoff team out there. We're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Fresh set it down for the offense. First down. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Toss play to the outside. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, great job by this defense on this second down run. Just stonewalled him at the line of scrimmage. Now they get a chance to really pressure the quarterback here, try to get off the field.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Tackle made on the return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 37 now.
Sometimes that primetime game, the whole nation is watching, brings out some extra energy, some nerves. Maybe the quarterback is feeling that a little bit. I did not expect him to throw a pick, especially on the opening drive.
Great spot to start this drive for the offense. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Now it's second down here. Looking for some space. It's Rojas. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Boy, great patience and acceleration to be able to pick up this first down by this back from Georgia. You think of Georgia backs, you think about Herschel Walker right away, right? Sonny Michel, Todd Gurley, Nick Chubb, Noshawn Marino. I mean, the list goes on and on of great Georgia backs.
They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
They'll hand it off. Runs through the defender. Got a lane. Can he get in? And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Took some extra time in the weight room, paying off on that play.
What a job shedding tackles, crossing that goal line. And if you're this defense, you got to focus a bit more on the fundamentals and wrapping up, because poor tackling teams get exposed by running backs like this.
They're set now to try the PAT. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Now they get set to kick it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Michigan offense back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And he lofts it toward the sideline. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
Handoff heading left. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29. So it's 3rd and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down. The Wolverines looking to crank up the tempo a bit. 4th down. He's throwing for it. Receiver makes the catch. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on 4th down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
Has the first down and more. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
You know, this is what makes this receiver so dangerous. If you play him in man, he can run by you for a big play. You decide to sit back in zone, and he's got the savvy and instincts to be able to find that soft spot in the zone, make a catch, and be dangerous after the catch as well.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Takes the handoff. It's Rojas. Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Dogs. That's a test of toughness and a test of will, and the running back won that.
Yeah, that's a great effort. Love to see running backs get their knees up and run through those potential arm tackles. That's what makes them one of the top backs in the country.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Try to make a play from deep in his end zone. It'll be tackled right at the Good job by the coverage team. The Wolverines offense is back on the field. And here's the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
On third down, he drops to throw. Fires it to the wideout. And it's complete downfield. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down.
Chris, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early, third down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball away. So instead, quarterback has time, nice throw, and it's a first down.
The Wolverines getting set on 1st and 10. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. The stop made at the 45, but enough for a first down.
Of course they're going to pick up the first down by running the football. You think about Michigan, you think so many legacy, incredible backs that they've had over the years. Tim Biakabatuka and Tyrone Wheatley and Leroy Horde. Man, so many good backs have come through Ann Arbor.
And the Wolverines pick up enough yardage for a first down. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. From the shotgun, drops back. Looking to scramble now.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
Second down play coming up. Takes the ball and heads to the left. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. And he's going to float this one to the right side. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
A chance to get right back into this football game. It's first down and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan.
As a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
With the extra point, they're down 14-7 now. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Returner decides to fair catch this. Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. And there's the handoff. Breaking free at the 35. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Offense facing a 2nd and 10. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. But the gain is just 1 yard. Sets up a 3rd and 9 now.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards, didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Looking for the wideout. That one's broken up, incomplete, and time has expired in the first quarter. The ball near midfield. The head coach decides to go for it on 4th down. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Trying for a 4th down completion. He's running out of time here. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. The offense recovers, but doesn't make any difference. They're short on the 4th down play.
Well, it's a good job by the defense to force the fumble, but you have to have the collective awareness for someone to get on top of it. It's a lucky break for the offense.
And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing on the play.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. The back's got it. But only a 1-yard gain, so it's 3rd and 9 coming up. The Wolverines hustle to the line to run the hurry out. Some confusion on the snap count. A false start cost them 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So now it's 3rd and short from the 23. Potential 4-down territory. Let's see what the 3rd down call is. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Quarterback looking to scramble. They chase him down. He tried to run for it, but it'll bring up 4th down. So they're short on 4th down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. And the kick is good. Offense settles for 3 on the drive.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. I'm not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Remember, that last possession went for it in 4th down and got stopped, ended up costing them a field goal. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Chris, a really good job here by this back to be able to find that hole and pick up the yards for this 1st down. And, boy, Georgia's had some good backs over the years, and this young man is living up to that tradition today.
You set it down to the offense, 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Trying to extend the play. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Man, I like this play. I mean, not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Incompletion makes it 2nd down. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
The quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Important 3rd down play coming up after that completion. Can he get there on the ground? And they stuff him on 3rd and short. Defense knew it was coming.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
So here we go. They're going to go for it on 4th and inches in their own territory. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. It's a 4th down stop. The offense will take over in plus territory.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here. You draw it up perfectly. You think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
And the Michigan offense back out on the field. Toss play. Back heads to his right. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, setting the edge, a lot of times you'll rely on that offensive tackle to do the job at the line of scrimmage. Sometimes it's a tight end or maybe the H-back. But someone has got to set the edge of the line of scrimmage to give them a spot to go. If you're not able to do that, you're not able to turn the corner and make a big play.
They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Looking for his big tight end. Easy throw to a wide-open receiver downfield. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
You know, a lot of times college quarterbacks, they're more comfortable working to the outside. Here's an example of a quarterback with a full field read, and he hits a big play in the middle.
The Wolverines will line up on 1st and 10. And the runner takes off to his right.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Linebackers trying to confuse this offense now. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. And they've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
So here we go, third down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. On third and short, they try to pick it up on the ground. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. The extra point is good, so the lead is 17-14. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. And last possession, they got stopped on fourth down in their own end. Let's see if they can get it going this time. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
So we've reached the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to take the lead here before halftime. Second down after that previous play. Using his legs, it's Rojas. Spinning out of the tackle. Breaks loose at the 45. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. And he's into the end zone easily. But this might be coming back. There's a flag on the field. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Snags a quick throw. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Offense will try to convert a third and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Catch made down the left side. An explosive play. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. When he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And the extra point is good. Makes it a 21-17 game. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. Heading left after the handoff. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. And the Wolverines will have to kick it away. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Short connection to the tight end here. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. It's the tight end flexed out into the slot looking for a matchup there.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety. And he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
He's brought down, but the game moves the ball to the 39. The tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time. First down. Looking to throw the football. Pressure is coming. Just trying to get rid of it. Able to throw it away. He felt the heavy pressure, took a hit, but got rid of the football.
How about the defense's effort here? You're dealing with one of the more athletic quarterbacks in the country. Anytime he scrambles, you better have 3 or 4 guys pursuing the football. They do a good job of affecting his rhythm by pressuring him to the whistle.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. And he'll set up to throw. Defense is coming after him. They've got him. Defense comes up with a sack. The offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half.
You know, a lot of times you get caught up, Chris, in the one-on-one battles with the receivers and the DBs. Here's a great example of up front, the offensive line and the defensive line. Who wins that battle? This time the defense wins it, and they get the sack.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
And here's the fair catch by the return man. This will likely be the last play of the half. First down, looking to throw the ball. There's contact on the throw. And it's incomplete with just 1 second remaining on the clock. The Wolverines come to the line to run the hurry-up. The defense with pre-snap movement of its own. He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Here's a shot toward the right sideline. And it falls incomplete. One final shot as the quarter expires. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Wolverines will kick it off to begin the second half. He'll call for the fair catch here. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. And a chance right away here in the second half to stretch the lead and build momentum. Let's see what this defense can do about it. And it's good for a first down to the 36.
Well, here's the first play to start this second half, and it's really more of the same than what we saw in the first half. Really no need to make drastic changes. What you were doing in that first half gave you the lead. Just keep working on it.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. Heavy pressure, he lets it go. And it's incomplete, even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point. Move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is, and they do a good job of it right here.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Quarterback drops back. Quick throw to his receiver. And it's intercepted. Going the other way, can they catch him? At the 10 now. That's a pick and a long return before finally being taken down.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
See if they can punch it in. It's 1st and goal. They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
2nd and goal for the offense. And off inside, looking for the touchdown. Touchdown, Michigan. And they go in front here in the second half. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
And the point after is good. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. That's caught. It's Rojas. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Just a really good ball here to be able to pick up this first down for the Georgia offense. And you know, being able to have a balanced attack, so important in modern college football, and Georgia does that as well as anybody.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path, just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Empty backfield. Offense spreading the field with 5 wide. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. He'll take a deep shot. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And the quarterback dropping back. That's reeled in. It's Stevens. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
I thought the defense was in pretty good position there. They sat back and had good coverage, eyes on the quarterback, but you almost got to just give the quarterback and the receiver credit for being able to come up with that completion.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Second down, we're going to throw it. Caught quickly. Tackle made after a big gain.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
Georgia now operating in the red zone. They'll run it from the gun. Quick spin on the run. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed. They also showed the ability to break tackles on that one.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Point after, up and good. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8. Direct snap to the back. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Offense gets set up here. It's 3rd down. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the 1st down. Makes a quick catch. They make the stop just short of the 1st. Looks like inches to go, and now 4th down. The quarterback drops back from the shotgun. He's got a 4th down conversion. Drive stays alive. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
I thought the defense did a pretty good job here on this 4th down, but how about the quarterback? Throws an absolute laser to get that one in there for the 1st down.
Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. A pop pass on the jet sweep.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Here's the second down play. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
So now it's third and short from the 23. Potential four-down territory. Let's see what the third down call is. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Fires it to the wideout. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he scores. Touchdown, Wolverines. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
The PAT puts them up 3. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Fighting off the defender. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill curve.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
After the loss on first down, it's second and long from the 22. And he drops back in the gun. Catch made on the left side. Solid tackle, able to get him down.
Well, the receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver. Gets the separation. And at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Grab near the sticks. It's Rojas. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. It's a quick grab. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon. And the Bulldogs pick up enough yards to move the sticks. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. The defense gets him behind the line as time expires in the third period. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Touchdown, Dogs! And they take the lead in the fourth quarter.
Oh, man, I think the defense was so caught up with their eyes on the quarterback, they completely lose the running back out of the backfield. Nice job by the play caller here of getting the ball out to the running back instead of the receiver for a touchdown.
PAT up and good. The lead is 4 here in the final quarter. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. Passing game was so effective in the last possession. Right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make. He's looking deep here. It's a huge gain. He's got it inside the 30. Touchdown, Michigan. And they'll claim the fourth quarter lead.
Well, this is why they love this guy so much, is when it's crunch time, he makes plays like this. And what I love is the quarterback knows all I got to do is get the ball in his hands, and he can do the rest of the work and get it all the way to the end zone. Great play.
And the kick is good. A 3-point game now in the fourth quarter. It's all up to the defense. Here's a kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. On first down, it's play action. Bringing pressure. Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. Offense keeps possession, recovers the fumble.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks have got to do a better job of having awareness and taking care of the football. I felt like he got the ball away from his body there a little bit, allowing it to be knocked free. He caught a break because one of his own teammates was able to see that and get on top of the ball.
Tough position here, 2nd and long from the 14. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Good as he gets the pass away. The catch is made for a huge pickup. The 10. Touchdown, Georgia. And they claim the lead here in the final quarter. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine. A playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
PAT up and good. The lead is 4 here in the final quarter. Now they get set to kick it away. This one will be fair caught. Offense is back on the field. Last possession, a one-play lightning strike with a big touchdown pass. Can the defense make adjustments here? When they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fit, holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. The pocket breaking down. He'll avoid the sack, but is brought down after a short gain. So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Now trapped behind the line. It'll be a short loss. Down 1 possession in the 4th quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on 4th down. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Fires this one deep middle. And it's broken up there. Great play, a 4th down stop.
I think they're going to end up regretting going for this one, Chris. I wouldn't have gone for it. What's wrong with punting it away? Again, I get being aggressive, but you got to be smart on when to go for it and when to punt.
Ball handed off. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Well, this is where you really rely on your offensive line. Late in the game, you got the lead, you got to run the football. They know you're going to run the football. Get behind that big offensive line, run that running back, make sure he protects the football. You got a great chance at a victory.
Getting set. Here's second down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
One of the biggest plays we've had so far. Third down, and the crowd really getting into it. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's escaping the pocket now. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. Fourth down now.
This is a nice job here by this defense on third down. They take away all the options downfield, and they recognize the quarterback scramble. He almost comes up with his first down, but they keep him short to set up this fourth down.
He knocks this one right through.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Michigan offense comes back out on the field. Last time they gambled and lost. Went for it in fourth down in their territory and got it stopped. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, if somebody talks about a play being blown up, this is a great example of that. That's Exhibit A for how to be physical on defense.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Here's the snap, looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. He's got a man down the middle. Moves the ball out across the 30. That's good for a first down.
Defenses all around the country have got to do a better job of keeping an eye on these little guys from the slot. They can dismantle a defense with their speed and quickness in the open space.
The offense really clicking against this embattled defense. The shotgun handoff here. Takes it out to the 44. That's good for a first down.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
This could be a dramatic finish, marching toward a tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. And he'll be brought down. And the Wolverines will crank up the tempo. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Catch hauled in here over the middle. To get him at the 42, good enough for a first down. And we've reached the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to steal a late game comeback victory. The Wolverines will have 1st and 10 here. They're going to run it. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. Wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Looking to pass here on second down. Using his legs on the scramble. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. And he'll drop back here on third down. Running out of time in the pocket. The scramble doesn't get there, and it's going to bring up fourth down.
Well, the quarterback knew the one thing he can't do here is take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. Now, he didn't pick up the first down, but he gave him a shot. I think he'll get some love from his guys for that effort.
Crucial play here. They go to the air. The pass is incomplete. That's a big stop with this defense on fourth down.
Boy, as a play caller, you save this play for this moment. Under 2 minutes to go. Fourth down. Fourth quarter. Game on the line. And then you just got to rely on your quarterback to make good decisions and be accurate with the football. In this case, he is not. And that, to me, is probably the ball game.
The pre-snap motion from the offense. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And the freshman brings him down quickly. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Now it's second down here. Handoff to the back. They'll keep the clock moving. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On third down, he drops to throw. Makes the grab. It's Stevens. They stop it at the 49, but that'll be a first down.
Well, he's been their go-to guy all game long. They needed a big play there on third down. They go his way again, and it works out.
So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. Ball is snapped, and the quarterback will just take a knee. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris.